Hi guys, this is the start of a new series where I'm just going to be talking about random life updates, and there will be things playing in the background, probably gaming things. Who knows? I might also do some other types of content, but this will probably be my first video. In the background, you can see me playing some Minecraft Hardcore. So, yeah, let's get into it, I guess. There are a few reasons I started this journey of content creation again. Um, I guess the first being I kind of want a creative outlet to have, and I've always kind of liked having the idea of having a YouTube channel. I started one when I was like 12 years old, and I did Minecraft. I also did Minecraft actually, and some other games like BattleBlock Theater and I think Brawlhalla. But it never really took off, and my brain wasn't developed enough to create good pieces of content. I think the highlight of that YouTube channel was probably when it wasn't even one of my videos. It was when I was in this famous Minecraft YouTuber's video, Technoblade. I was in his video, and I remember I was trying to get a video of my own or film a video of my own where, not too creative, but I tried to get like a sharpness 5 sword or something in Minecraft Skywars on Hypixel. But yeah, I was in his video getting killed trying to do that, and I was very salty. I said, "Wow," in chat, which he made fun of me for, rightfully so, I guess. But I didn't realize until I watched the video that I got killed by a freaking bucket. Nice. Yeah, so that was the extent of that first YouTube stint, but I'm back again because I kind of just honestly want to create content, like I said, and also have somewhere to like have some sort of video diary. And I got this idea because I've seen similar videos on my For You page on TikTok and also on YouTube. So, yeah, this is the start of that journey. I guess where I'll start is what I did today is I went outside and did some job applying in the great outdoors, or basically just in the sunlight, which I've been doing a lot of recently. I've been going to cafes or to um, outdoor sitting areas like on campus for me, and just soaking in the sun and trying to get these job applications in. But I'm at this point where I'm applying to a bunch of jobs every day, but each job is so different. So I am having a hard time, I guess, narrowing my scope because I'm confident in my abilities to the point where it's like if I need to learn something, I can. But there's so many different skills out there for so many different types of jobs. And by focusing on one or two types of roles, hopefully I can narrow my scope. But it's hard. Each job application is asking for different things, and I guess the only things that I know that I need to have down packed is SQL and visualization tools. By the way, I'm going into analytics, so I'm looking for analyst roles, for some context. Or if there's happens to be any uh, hiring managers listening, yeah, I'm looking for business analyst roles. That would be sweet. Um, But yeah, I've been trying to get a job in Orange County, which is where I'm at now. I'm originally from the Bay Area. I've been trying to get a job here because I really like the area down here. It kind of fits my vibe. I guess in undergrad, I was doing a lot of um, going to concerts, uh, going to bars, going to a few raves, um, those types of things with friends. And it was fun, but I don't think it's just not my vibe right now. I enjoy the SoCal life where it's like, I mean, yeah, there's less to do, there's less events, but there are still events. But there's lots. What I like about it is that there's like always somewhere new to try to eat, which is probably why I'm gaining some weight. But yeah, I love the weather down here too. It's sunny almost every day. Um, I even picked up surfing like I said I was going to. Although I haven't been surfing much recently, but I want to get back into that. I want to get back out there, go surf, go play some tennis, and go to the gym more. Yeah, I need to do all those things. However, it has been hard to play tennis and go surfing because it's like both of those things I like to have someone there with me. They're not as much like solo activities. In terms of like tennis, you need someone to hit with, and for surfing, it's just much safer if you go with somebody. So yeah. But one thing I will say I miss about the Bay Area is that most, majority of my friends and family are down there, or up there. Sorry, up there. I always make that mistake. But majority of my family and friends are up there, and I'll be visiting, but it's like I haven't seen them in a while, and it gets kind of lonely, especially because the program just ended. Just graduated from Masters in Business Analytics at UC Irvine. So, woohoo, yeah, let's go, zot, 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 and all that. But those groups that I had in my program, those people, a lot of them are either busy with job search and, um, or maybe some of them have a job, or they moved away because the program ended. So it's kind of hard. I don't have as many friends here as I do in the Bay Area. So that's another thing I'll probably look into joining some groups maybe for tennis or volleyball, maybe even. We'll see. Um, I do have my family coming down in a couple months for Bruno Mars. We have tickets, so that's cool. Um, well, that's a little bit of a complicated situation too, because I got, or my friend got tickets, um, a set of two tickets for me and him to go, and then he ended up getting another set of two tickets. So the original plan was just for us to go, but then we got the second pair of tickets. So now, um, here comes like my promise I made to my sister that she wanted to go see like a concert of some kind. So I did offer those set of tickets. So then she needs someone to go with because she's like underaged and also immature. So my mom will probably go with her, honestly, because I already promised my friend I'd go with him. Although they don't really know much about the concert going life, so I do need to make sure they know what they're doing. So I will. I have to. Uh, they're also not that tech savvy, so I have to like take care of everything for them, which is fine. I just have to figure out how I'm gonna do that while also hanging out with my friend, because I promised I'd go with him, and we're joining his friend group. So we'll figure that out. we got some time. But yeah, so I'm excited for that. Bruno Mars, always a treat. Um, his new album just came out. I can't say that I like it as much as his old stuff, but what's gonna measure up against his old stuff? But his new stuff is pretty decent. I'd say like B plus A minus tier, but his previous stuff is just S tier. Um, but yeah, what I was saying was that I do miss the Bay for that reason that I don't have as many friends and family here, and I miss all of you if you guys are listening. Um, when friends ask like when I'm gonna visit, I honestly have no clue. Um, I'm just trying to do my thing out here, find a job, which is proving difficult. Yeah, but I mean, I guess it's only like week 2 of me hardcore looking for a job as like a main thing outside of school. Like I guess during school I was applying to jobs but not like as my main function. Now I'm basically all my time's going into jobs. I still do have 1 or 2 classes left over that I'm taking, but for the most part I'm hitting the pavement on that job search. So yeah. Uh yeah, so I don't know when I'm gonna visit, but I guess something I've thought about recently is that we're at the stage where we kind of have to go our own ways. Um, and those, for some of us, I guess me, um, that will take, life will take us a little far from each other, or kind of far. I mean, it's only a plane ride away, 1 hour, 2 hours, but yeah, it's not like I can just come over for and hang out after work, which kind of sucks. But yeah, we all have to go our own ways in terms of finding our professional and personal development in life. Um, one of my best buddies, uh, he just graduated from the fire academy, so he's gonna be a full-fledged firefighter. So that's his direction. I've caught up with some people from high school. Um, one of them's at Deloitte, one of them's at Amazon. Props to you guys. Um, but all 3 of those guys, they have their shit together. And I think I'm like right behind them, but it's this area of uncertainty before I get that first job that's like a little unnerving. Oh, and then another one of my friends is at EY, which is awesome, also awesome. But it's just, yeah, this feeling of uncertainty where I don't know exactly what's gonna happen next is, I don't know, it gets to me sometimes. Yeah, but it's crazy that I'm saying all this. I'm at the age of 23, which feels kind of young, but um, also kind of old at the same time. I was I was outside applying for jobs earlier today, and one of the LinkedIn messages I got was like a follow up to one of my uh, job applications. Uh, I don't know how invested I am in that job application, but one of the requests was that you are the age of 23, and I was like, oh, I'm not eligible then. But then I realized, wait, I'm 23 years old. I just turned 23 like 12 days ago, which is insane. Um, that I don't know my own age. That's a first. Um, yeah. But I guess my direction is I want to go find a job as an analyst in tech in general, but gaming more specifically, although the gaming industry is very competitive, which is why I was really invested in this one application for Riot. An entry level position opened up, and I saw it like 6 hours after it came out, which is not that long. Um, and it had maybe 60 or 70 applications at the time. So I was really, like I said, I was really invested. So I took a day to polish my resume and submit a good application. But when I checked back a day later, day and a half later, to submit my application, that number on LinkedIn went from 70 applications to like 900, which is actually insane. But hopefully that pans out. Oh yeah, and they closed I've, like I said, I've been a low key very invested in this application, so I've been checking it periodically. And I checked it like 3 days after it got posted. It got closed. Like, that's insane. These job applications don't close that fast. Like these ones on LinkedIn, there's ones that are like 2 weeks old or reposted because they haven't found someone yet. It's just insane stuff. But I'm hopeful. I got the chance to go down to Riot campus before this job application. I had no idea it was coming out, but I got to visit Riot campus because one of their employees that I cold messaged on LinkedIn is a alumni of the master's program I just graduated from, and he was nice enough to invite me down and show me around. We had lunch over there. It was great, and just learned a lot about his work. Yeah, he basically just well, one of the things I liked was that he watched esports. No, sorry. What am I saying? He One of the aspects of his job was analyzing like the esports scene, and I won't go into all the nitty gritty, but basically that's kind of what I want to do, or at least like I watch esports, Valorant, for fun. And to be able to do that for work would be awesome. When they say when you enjoy your work, you're never working a day in your life or something like that. I don't know. I definitely botched that saying, but yeah. And then they also look at, what was I even saying? Oh, yeah. They also look at like marketing, not marketing, like player data, and analyze it to see how they might increase revenue, etc. So I based the portfolio project around that because I was inspired, and by the time the application rolled around, I had a very like tailored project for that position, which I am very hopeful for. Although there are 900 applications, probably 900 plus, but I have a referral and I have the tailored project. So, and it's an entry level role, which don't come out often, so I'm hopeful. But we'll see. Um, yeah, but in terms of my direction, gaming specifically, tech in general, but honestly, I I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna pigeonhole myself now, but it's hard to nail what you want to do down right now. Um, but I guess my current goals for the week, well, let's shift to that, are, well, in current events, Fable has come out, or Fable was introduced, I guess, because it got banned apparently because it was too powerful or something. But there was some negotiation where Claude was able to negotiate for it back. Um, I read an article on it. I forgot what it said, but yeah, I don't know. I wonder when Mythos is gonna come out because this week I've been trying to make the most out of my Fable usage because for the next week, Fable, you can use it as 50% of your usage credits or usage limit. Um, so I've been trying to make the most of that, working on portfolio projects, and also been trying to think of like new ideas. All I've seen on YouTube on how to utilize this Fable, Fable time is to like mimic other apps and create your like a duplicate version of it, which is just like I don't know, something about that is like low key not immoral, but like why? I mean, I guess you get a free version, but I don't know. I'd just pay for the subscription honestly, or I don't know. That's just such I don't know what to think of that. I just don't like the idea. Um yeah, but been trying to make the most out of my Fable time. And then in terms of job applications, the goal I've been going with is minimum 5 applications a day. My goal is like 10 applications a day. So, yeah, there's that. Um, I have not met my quota, and it's 12:30 midnight. So, I will probably need to do that. I've been doing this content creation thing for the past few hours, figuring out the recording, the editing, and whatnot. Um, but yeah, I'm a little distracted. But, and then I guess the next thing is, oh, I've also been trying to create an AI agent, which I've honestly been curious about for a while, but I haven't really been getting onto it. But I was talking with one of my professors that I have for this quarter. He works at a company that specializes in in AI agent building, and yeah, he told me to check out the free version of what his company offers to get ahead of the class curve because I was asking about it. Um, yeah, so I will probably do that this week too. But yeah, I'm glad I took the fifth quarter because otherwise I would have never taken this class where I'm learning about AI agents, which is kind of hard to learn on your own. I mean, we learned a little bit in our deep learning class during the program, but um, this this is like the second half of that, I guess. Like we learned like the basic concepts behind these AI agents, but now we're learning in this course called Agentic AI. It's how to create them fully and deploy them, hopefully, or at least integrate them into your workflow. We'll see. His promise by the end of the class is to have something to put on your LinkedIn and for you to be able to just create an AI agent for any job application you want as like a personalized portfolio project, basically, which is insane. Um, but we'll see. Um, yeah, so that's another goal I have for this week. I will say I wish I as much as I am glad I took the fifth quarter to learn about agentic AI, there's also this feeling of like I wish I was out so that I could um, be in the workforce in terms of right now on my resume it says I'm still in school and I'm kind of in this intermediate section where it's like okay, I can't apply to intern positions in the future, or maybe not all of them, because I won't be in school by the time that intern position starts. And I also can't exactly start a job right now. I mean, I probably could, but on my resume it looks like I can't because I'm still in school. Um, I mean, time-wise, I can because I only have 2 classes, which is like 5 hours out of my week, maybe, or 6 hours, maybe, which isn't a lot. So, yeah, I should be able to swing a job if I got one, but I guess it's just on my resume. It's a minor thing that kind of bothers me that I can't say just like, yes, I'm ready to work, and I have to like explain myself. Well, I can't say that, but I still have to explain myself, kind of. Um, so yeah, that's where I'm at now. Hopefully this wasn't too boring and all over the place at the same time. Um, and if you made it this far, I don't know, comment, "I made it!" exclamation point, and I'll know that you watched this video in whole. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys whenever I post next. Bye. And now I'll leave you something with, all I'm gonna say is, if you know ball, you know ball.